Jeff, are you in my head?
Don't worry about that. We don't have to worry about being overheard if we talk like this. We can help you and Asha overthrow Elvara.
I mean, I'm all for making Elvara look bad, but there's no way we can overthrow her at this point. You know, there's a long line of lineage and rulings and official lines of ascendancy, and you just can't kill a lady and take her spot. That's not how Dry Society works.
Look, we're not trying to take anything over. We're just trying to get out of here and maybe give you a better position. If you could maybe point us in the right direction, maybe look the other way.
Loss of a contingency of prisoners would look very bad on Elvara. I would be willing to maybe accidentally leave the door unlocked. I'm not sure I would do much more than that.
Well, what about which tunnel we should take to go in the right direction?
Right direction to where? I don't know if you know how deep in the Underdark you are right now.
Toward Sloopadoop.
Thorin just says, oh.
Up? Yeah. I honestly couldn't tell you how to get to the surface from here. Where's
the nearest city?
It's a long way. Sloopadoop is the nearest settlement, and Sloopadoop is to the north. I can give you some general directions on how to get there, but you're going to have a hard time navigating in the Underdark if you don't have any experience with it. You're better off with a guide for sure. I can leave you a key. This key will let you out of this cell, and it will unlock anything else in this area. I can try to make sure you have a couple of easier to deal with guards for the time and date that you would like to leave. But that's all I can do. I recommend that you guys get out as quickly as possible. If you get caught and turn me in for this, we'll all be dead.
We're going to take that deal. We can split up into two groups. Roland and I will get the weapons. The rest of you go and get the weird guy for Sloopadoop as our guide. Meet back up in the north tunnels and escape.
Shushtar, if we try to get him out, aren't we going to have a bunch of Quaggoths attacking us?
Or we release the Quaggoths, and then the Drow have more problems to worry about.
But the Quaggoths seem to take orders.
They are quite tame as far as the Drow are concerned, but they do generally act only under orders. So if we weren't terribly threatened to them, it may be that we could keep them calm long enough to get the man and get out. Unless something alerts them for some reason.
One more question. Is the only way out of here, Jorlin, to get down to the floor level, the bottom of the cavern, and then exit through the tunnels?
Yes.
Or by the water? Okay, then this is what I'm thinking. Yes, Theron, your plan exactly. We split up in two groups.
Shishtar.
The group going to get Shishtar will include Enil. Enil can take Shushtar and 3 others with him. He can cast Featherfall as a reaction, and they can literally jump off the cliff and float to the cavern floor. Everyone else would probably need to go into the guardhouse, get the shit, go to the lift.
Yep.
Doesn't Enil need material components for that?
All he needs is a small feather. So I don't know if those birds who went through have feathers on them, but if he can just get one feather, he can cast it.
Bupino would like everyone to say thank you for his plan.
Theron walks over and punches him in the gut.
You are very welcome. You say thank you strangely in your land, but I will accept it. Jimjar says, I really think that we ought to get rid of the idea of going to the elevator. That just seems like a recipe for disaster to me. What might be a better idea is, weren't you all coiling rope in that guard tower? What we should do, considering there's a long rope bridge from that stalactite to the rest of the facility here, is cut that and then try to climb down with some rope.
That sounds great.
Prevent them from getting to us.
What about the spiders? Where are the spiders not?
Cutting the rope bridge so that the rest of the drow couldn't get to you.
Okay.
And hanging the rope off somewhere, anywhere on this side of the facility.
Like the stone dais?
Yeah, but they'd still be able to shoot arrows and shit at us.
The stone dais, how strong is it? Like pretty strongly built into that ledge?
Yeah.
All right. Well, after we get our shit, we cut the rope bridges, we tie the rope to the stone dais, and then we start to climb down. And then if shit goes south, maybe we could just cast Featherfall just in case some of us start to fall, like as a backup.
Sounds like a plan. Jorlin's going to leave you the key.
If Roland walks by, we can communicate with him telepathically. Once Mr. Smith is one of the guards, that is when we should carry out this plan. So we may have to wait a little longer.
Jorlin says that he'll send your friend the message, and hopefully he can get on the guard shift tomorrow night.
Will the eye be covered by tomorrow night?
Yep.
Excellent.
You just have one more day of work to endure, and then you will attempt to escape Velkenelv. So, the following morning, Jor actually walks up this time. And he says, Furbolg, Azamar, Tabaxi, you're with me.
No shit.
He walks off with those three, and then another drow walks up. High elf, dwarf, human, come with me. And Erosi and Neil and Calvinus all go to the large central stalactite. It's empty today, except for Shore and a couple other drow guards. Theron, Jeff, and Thorin are all taken to the standard drow barracks.
Has Jorlin already given us the key?
Yes, you guys have the key at this point.
Who has the key?
You tell me.
Jeff.
And you are told you'll be cleaning the standard drow barracks today. So your day is actually pretty boring, and you spend most of it cleaning both of these barracks. So you guys let me know if you want to do anything while you are cleaning those up. Roland, you are over here at your watch post. It's a really boring day. At one point during the day, Jorlin peeks his head in, and he hands you a small note, walks out. So guys that are cleaning drow barracks or Roland, are you going to do anything with your day today?
How much longer is Roland on this current watch?
This is his day shift guard post, so it will be the rest of the day.
He's gotten the plan. He's gotten the information he needs, correct?
What the note that Jorlin handed him says is that he'll be on the night shift this evening, and that his friends are going to leave. They have the key they need to open it up. He had been put on guard duty for their cell.
Okay, tonight. Okay, awesome. All right, so I guess, Roland he's got typical weapons on him, correct, for a guard? So he's got like
a standard drow guard uniform, which
sword,
is a short sword, and a hand crossbow, some bolts.
Okay. Yeah, I think he just waits for the shift.
All right, so those of you who are cleaning up drow barracks, anything you're going to try to do today?
I mean, look for anything that might be useful in our escape.
There are a lot of things that would be useful, being as these are drow barracks. So there are some weapons in here. There's definitely some armor in here. There's a lot of standard things that a person would have for, like, personal hygiene and stuff like that. So all that stuff is here if you want to try to squirrel some of it away.
Is there, I don't know, anything beyond weapons and armor that we're already getting from the barrack?
Food?
Oh, food. Yeah. Rations for the journey through the Underdark. That'd probably be good, huh?
Yeah. Some of these little chests have some rations in them.
So Jeff and Thorin are like, oh yeah, food. And probably try and take some, I guess.
Does Theron join them as well, or trying to grab some food from these drow as you're cleaning?
I think he searches for any type of map for the Underdark.
All right, so the food's easy to find, map not so much. Roll investigation for me.
Yes.
Nice.
So you do see in one of these chests appears to be a small map that looks like it has the locations of some really general locations of things in the Underdark on it.
Awesome. I take it. I steal that shit.
I'm going to show it to you right now.
Oh, really? Okay. What?
This only shows real vague ideas of where things are.
This is underground?
No, this is a view of the above ground and roughly where things are in relationship to each other underground.
Oh, no.
So it really isn't all that helpful to traveling from place to place, but it does.
Yeah, but if we can orient ourselves, maybe then we could, If at some point we can, find our...
You're in Velkenvelv right now.
Oh, so wait, we know where we are?
Yeah, you've heard the name of this place. They've spoken about it.
Velkvelv. Oh, I see it. Northeast, near the Long Chasm.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, there's Menzo, Baran, Zandadand, where Tristan.
So Brand Van, yeah. I also need all three of you to roll stealth for me to try to snatch up that map and the rations that you're trying to get. My shit's all frozen.
We all rolled really well.
Well, are we giving each other advantage though? Because
not if you're all doing these things on your own. If you weren't
sure,
one of you
like helping each other. We're not like one of them's like looking out for the other while one tries to steal something.
Jeff and Thorin are working together to try and get the food.
That's fine. You can all have advantage. Fine.
Yeah.
3 days of rations.
Okay.
Which is more than 0 days of rations.
That's more. That's also more than 3 total. I like it. 3 days of rations for one person.
Yeah, or 1 day of rations for 3 people, and you're able to snag that map as well.
Nice.
Con trio. So as Shore leads you into this room, he walks forward and then turns around as you all stand there waiting for him to tell you what your job is for today, because he hasn't yet. He says, "Not sure if you remember what our instructions were when you were sold to us, but we figured enough time has passed for the first package to be sent back, if you know what we're saying. So who's first, and what would you like to lose?"
1 second.
Speak up or I'll choose for you, and you won't like my choices.
Who's all in this room?
Sure is. And then he has a couple of guards with him.
And the door is locked behind us?
He didn't seem to lock it, no. But he's going to put you guys on the far side of the room.
They all look at each other, and then Calvinus steps forward. You can cut off my...
Troyce just starts laughing. He's pulled out a knife, and he looks over to Anil and Nerozi, and he says, "Okay, which one's going to do it?"
Nerozi steps forward. I will cut off his...
Small table here that has a little leather strap and a little buckle on it. The drow push Calvinus up to the table. Shore hands Nerozi the knife and says, "Get to it."
Nerozi looks at Calvinus.
The drow quickly run up and sort of bandage the wound up, set him off to the side. Shore comes and takes the knife back from Nerozi, and then he says, "Okay, who's next and what are they losing?"
Anil steps forward. Cut off my next.
What is happening right now?
Why all of your guys are obsessed with it's fucking...
Hey, Colleen, we're talking about again. Guess what?
Shore's like, okay, sure. Go ahead. And Anil is held, and Shore's hands the knife over to Calvinus, and he says, "You do it."
Calvinus sort of limps over and looks at Anil, and Anil looks at him and says, "It will grow back."
What do you mean it's going to grow back?
Anil believes that he has superpowers right now.
Oh no, the madness.
Shore looks over at Nerozi and he says, "Do you want to cut off your too?"
Nerozi's like, I was thinking like my left pinky.
He straps your hand down and he just cuts your pinky off himself just to get it over with. And he's like, "Ugh, I've done this a few times. But you guys are the fucking weirdest." Bandaged up, he carts the 3 of you back off to your cell.
Well, that went better than I thought it was going to go.
Vicious mockery.